What's going on, guys and gals? My name's Sean, and if you landed here, you're watching Scar My Guitar.
You took everything I had, tore it all apart. But baby, don't you touch my scarred guitar.
What's up, everybody? It's good to see you back. Now, here lately, we've been doing a whole lot of guitar kits, custom guitar stuff, cheap guitars. But I think it's time we got back to this little pawn shop series. Yep, it's time to get back to the pawn shop series. Because you guys that show up in the live videos, y'all saw the 3 guitars that I got at the same time. You remember that brown and red, ugly looking fake Gibson? I bought 3 guitars that day. Sure did, and I've only shown you one of them. And the one I got for you today is super cool. Now it says made in the USA on it. Or it says USA on it. Now I don't know if it's USA made or not. But I know the case it's in says Gibson USA on it, and it's just as fake as anything as I've ever seen. Now there you go again. Sean, I don't see no guitar. Well, let me show you this. And what this is just like I said, a case so fake it's totally obvious. And it's so big it wouldn't even fit in the room. I had to bring it out to the kitchen table. I don't know if you can see how roughly done that lettering is. It looks like they literally put some kind of masking tape stencil or something on there and sprayed it with some spray paint. But hey, I'm not knocking the case. I like it. It's a case. Yeah, I can't knock it. It's a case. A nice pink on the inside. I don't know if I like my guitar case pink on the inside. It's an MKX USA Custom. That looks like Chibson work to me. I don't know what you guys are gonna say, but that looks like a Chibson with an MKX name on it to me. Nice burl looking top though, or some kind of something with something in it. It's a little hazy as you can see from my lights on it, but we're gonna fix that right up. But I mean, I'm not knocking this guitar. It looks fat. I love those knobs. I hope those pickups sound good. I mean, the fretwork don't look too bad on it either. I don't know. Let's see. Now on the headstock, this guitar said MKX USA Custom. But it's got some cheap Chinese tuners on it. Nice guitar though. Can't knock it. It's nice. I don't know what these go for. Yeah, I don't know how much these guitars cost, but I do see that black output jack with all the gold hardware. Now, they wanted $299 for this guitar. You can see it says Gibson Electric Guitar MKX. Yeah, but I got it for $175 out the door. Tax and all. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm liking this guitar. Now, we need to get it out of that case, play it unplugged a little bit. All right, I got the MKX USA Custom. Tuned up. Man, this guitar looks fat, don't it? Just look at it. It's sick looking. Now, we're looking at it like we would in the pawn shop. Right now, I am. If I was looking at it in the pawn shop, this is what I'd be able to do. Yep. I don't see nothing wrong with it. Looks good. Let's play it unplugged. You can really hear those notes. It feels weird to me to have my arm up on it here. But it's really loud and it projects good, huh? Man, I love this thing. Look at it. Yep, I love it. Man, tuned up? Thing sounds pretty good unplugged, huh? Now, you can't sit there and tell me if you would have walked in the pawn shop and saw that guitar on the wall and the guy was willing to take $175 out the door for it, you wouldn't have grabbed it. Now, you're probably going to say, oh, it needs a fret job, Sean. Oh, it needs the pickups done. There's something wrong with the electronics. It don't work. I bet you I plug it in, it don't come on, blah, 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 blah. Bro, look. I'm gonna fix whatever's wrong with it. For $175, I just scored. I scored big time. But I tell you what, that guitar is not going to tell us what's wrong with it or if it's perfect. So we got to get to it. So that's no flip-flapping. Let's make it happen. All right, you guys know how we do it. But you know what? These tuners are terrible. They're loose. They just feel sloppy. Man, but we got something better for them. You ain't got to watch me take these strings off. All right, tailpiece first. Now, we've seen that before somewhere. KD2. Yeah, we've seen that before. Let's check the bridge. Man, it's kind of loose. No markings. But it does have the little spring or whatever you call to hold the screws in. So that's good. Let's look under the control cavity of this USA Custom. So full-size Chinese pots with Chinese capacitor. You can clearly see the little green capacitor. And there's 0 markings on the pots. Let's look at the pickups before we put the back plate back on. Well, looky there. They say Epiphone on them. Huh. Wonder what they sound like. But if they're Epiphone, they're trash because they weigh absolutely nothing. Man, look how dirty that cavity is. It's just crazy. Let's see what this one says. He says Epiphone too. I guess it's front and back. It weighs nothing too. Now I don't care what these sound like. I don't like the gold covers. And I don't like how light they are. Let's bust them open and see what kind of magnets they got. For operations like this, I always get out my trusty holder downer 5000. And the best way to do it is with a Torx. Pop it right on out. It's a little warm. It's not hot, it's a little warm. Here we go. Big fat ceramic. I'm an Alnico 5 guy. Now these might sound good. I'm not sure. And I could take the covers off of these and pull the pole pieces out and put them on these old Seymour Duncans. I got a JB for the bridge and a 59 for the neck, and we're going to use these cream covers. Might as well throw a push-pull in the mix. Now as you can see, that guy's 500K, but we need 2 of them. What the? The pickup's already in the rings. Awesome. Let's try to get some of this dust out of here. It's just ugly. What all that is, but don't need to be in there. Yeah, it's pretty ugly. Yuck. Ugh. Looks like somebody dropped this thing in the dirt or something. Alright, let's install the pickups. see something here. Yeah, that's going this way. It goes in and this way, so this probably comes off and we can get to it. Let's take it off. Yeah, that's what I knew. So in here, makes it easy too. So we just put that in there, pull it up through here, and then push it into the cavity easy. Yep, easy peasy. And the old cliche, rinse and repeat. It's getting to be a tight fit in there. Show you a little trick. Put your needle nose in, push it in a little bit at a time. Works every time. There we go. Nice switch. A lot of funk. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. Sometimes you need an 11mm too. Sometimes you just do. No washers, huh? USA Custom. Man, we forgot to take this off, but we're gonna take it off now. We've got to make these big enough to fit our pots. Now that's a small cavity, so it might not be pretty, but it's definitely better than what we have.
Dang, that's a long drill, but is that really necessary?
I mean, you tell me. Now, I don't know about you, but that's looking better to me. I just like the matching pickup rings with the binding. Yeah. Yeah, these gotta come off. Nope, not going there. They go in here because we're not keeping them. I keep telling you about your 10mm. This is my favorite one. Man, what is all that crud? Look at that. Yuck. Gotta wash my hands. Man, look at all that buffer compound that got in there that they didn't even take out. Man, I don't even know how I'm gonna get all that out of there. But that's buffing compound. USA Custom, right there on the headstop. There you go. Man. There ain't no getting all that crud out of there without re-drilling these. Remember I tell you guys, every single time we do this, there's something different. There you go. Now I got these old Shalers, but they're still good. I mean, there's nothing wrong with them. Just a little faded and a little beat up, but they still like new as far as use goes. But they match this guitar well, so we'll put these on instead of those old crappy Chinese ones. Yeah, these guys look about right for this guitar, I'm thinking. And for whatever reason, Shaler has to be different. They're 11 mil. But we got it covered. Do you? Never tighten them too much where you can't use this later. Good enough. Really tighten these bad boys now. Go ahead and take this guy off. He don't even have 3 screws, he only has 2. And they're really faded. More buffing compound everywhere. Well, you don't have to wonder if they buffed it. A little better. Let's see how level this neck is. So we got air at the top here. It's flat down here. Starts about right here. So that means our neck is doing this number. So what do we want to do? We want to push it towards the wall. I can hear it. That's looking pretty good. We'll leave it there. Now I see in the comments all the time guys asking me, should my neck be flat when I check my frets? I see guys putting relief in the neck and all this stuff. Okay, look, in order to check and see if the frets are level, of course our neck has to be level first. If there's strings on the guitar, yes, we want to go ahead and level the neck out and then check it with the strings on it. But I don't even know why you would want to do that, because if you have a bunch of problems, you got strings on it, you're not going to be able to fix them. It's just crazy. I wouldn't even do that. I would just take the strings off, level the neck, check the frets, and fix them as needed. And I don't know if some guys do leave a big dip in the neck before they check the levelness of the frets, but I don't see how they could be level. So, I mean, it is what it is. I've been doing this a while. It seems to work for me the way I do it. It's also common sense. Wow, we're rocking already. First one out the gate, and then a big gap under that one. Oh, there we go again. Again. And that one's all the way across it. Alright, so let's just do it. Nickel frets. Can't use my automatic crowning file. It's about to go down, huh? You're awfully generous with it.
I'll come back. Don't worry.
In case you're wondering what she's using, and a viewer turned us on to this. Yeah, I can clearly see the difference. For sure. Alright, I got the MKX USA Custom. All set up and ready to play. Beautiful guitar, man. Seriously, look at this thing. I mean... yeah, this thing's killer, man. Alright, let's turn it up in the bridge position. This thing sounds killer. Let's pull this bad boy up. Now we got single coil in the bridge position. I don't know, sounds pretty good, but Seymour Duncan's always do. Let's push that back down, let's go to the middle. It's gonna be both humbucker. got single coil bridge and humbucker in the neck. Yeah, man. Now we got single coil in both pickups. Now we're humbucker in the neck. Alright, let's pull this up. That gives us single coil in the neck. Now look, I didn't make this guitar. I found it in a pawn shop, cheap. But I did do the work on it. I upgraded it. I don't even know what this guitar would be worth if it wasn't such a Chinese knockoff. Or is it a cheap Chinese knockoff? I mean, it's definitely a knockoff guitar. But man, there's nothing cheap about it other than the price. Yeah, I can honestly say that guitar plays as good and sounds as good as any Gibson in that style guitar I've ever put my hands on. Yep, not much difference there, I'm thinking. Yeah, I don't know about all that, but I know I got a killer guitar. And I know me and Cathy really appreciate you watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. But until I do see you again, don't you touch my Scar guitar.